Alright, so part two. Insects. Dozens of them, standing around, gigantic, bipedal, light brown, exoskeletons. You got the picture? And then the other part was, right, so they're not moving, and it makes me think, are these things robots? Are they drones? Like, what are these? Because they were not moving. They were just frozen, as if they were robots standing in this compartment, just ready for orders or something. I'll have to go and tell you guys other stories about these brown motherfucking insect guys, okay? Because you can contact them a lot on psilocybin, that's for sure. But anyways, so let's finish the story. Okay, so they show me all these insect things. Some other realm. There was other stuff going on in there, but the main thing that I could tell was the insects just standing around. There was something else in there, and I've got to go back and figure that out, but next time I take 5 grams. But damn, man. And you know, okay, and then after that, it was like I started to kind of withdraw from that alien dimension. I started to kind of pull out, if you will, and disconnect or something. And this is where another shocking thing happened. Then, just out of the blue, the whole realm changed, and it became like a Dr. Seuss, like MC Escher, impossible landscape. I mean, they were like weird, the geometry made no sense to 3D human minds. Like, it was like the most absurd thing I've ever seen. It was an alien landscape. It took up my whole vision. And when I just stared at it, because it was just frozen there, just letting me observe it. And as I looked and looked and looked, I began to get confused and frustrated, because it was something like beyond my comprehension, to say the least. And that's when it all turned into, it was still an impossible landscape, but then it transformed into a clown face. Once again, these clown fuckers, man. Just incessantly mocking you in this alien realm, you know? Like, it's crazy. And then I somehow snapped out of that place. And it was like, yeah, the hallucinations, like, were just insane. Like, my bed sheet looked like it was like freaking Celtic knots or something like that. It was like the most insane thing. And that's kind of the main part of the experience, the most shocking part. I mean, just getting snatched up by flying saucer beings for a minute there. Yeah, and the rest of the trip was kind of about it was about the Terence McKenna, the world is made of language type of deal. It was like there were just code. Everything were different codes, but it's like there's malware, which is like fear, ego, shitty belief systems, and there's like viruses. Like, you can like send negative energy and thoughts at people, or they can send it at you, and it's like these viruses that permeate the system. You know, there's a lot more to be said about this, obviously, but like, I just had to share that flash, that extreme experience, because it pretty much makes our existence seem like it's all a facade. I mean, it's it's akin to a fucking Disneyland or something, you know? Like, it's all just a play, it's all a show. And it's like, yeah, you get the feeling that these flying saucer things are editing our existence. That's why they show up and like kind of, you know, during the nuclear tests and so forth, and the reports that people have given about missiles being disabled, nuclear missiles and so forth, by UFOs and this sort of thing. This to me is kind of like the hint that they're editing our story, because everything's made of language. You know, they edit the story and they want us to write the best story we can. So I better leave it there for now. Kind of out of ideas. What else to say? Yeah, you guys. Our existence is basically the Truman Show. People are not ready for this, but it's no different than it's like being on a movie set or something. Like, it's shocking. And that's the thing, is like these aliens, like it's like they dress up in a costume. Like a guy would dress up as a Disney or as Mickey Mouse, you know, at Disneyland. I don't know. Catch you guys later.